Welcome to the Breadwinners, the podcast about the never-ending hustle and its impact on all aspects of our lives. We're interested in what it takes to keep everything going.
This podcast is about working, family, research, and policy. We consider the research, talk to experts, and share our takes on what we're all learning about breadwinning. Each week, I'm joined by Jennifer Owens. She writes about working, wellness, and women, and founded the Working Mother Research Institute.
Now I'm joined by Rachael Ellison. She is an executive coach and management consultant who works with companies big and small to design workplace policies that work for all employees. Well, welcome to the end of season 3.
I know.
Who thought we would get to this point? I did not. No, I was completely confident the whole freaking time.
The whole freaking time.
No worries at all. So there is no real rhyme or reason to our seasons in that, like, our season started at the beginning of the year. And the reason is that the school year is ending. It's time for summer. We're going to go on break for a little while, and we're going to repost some of our favorite interview shows and some of the experts we've brought on, which is awesome. Also, you can always go back and listen to all our conversations.
Yes.
But we thought, as a season in review, finale, if you will, we would summarize all our best. No, well, we're going to go episode by episode and review every single one. But I don't know. Can you believe? Because we're looking back, we keep a track of all our topics. If you ever go to the breadwinnerspodcast.com, there's an episode page with everything. And what just shocked me was that it was only at the beginning of the year that we were talking about Kamala being vice president. Yep. And what that means in terms of power and women. Like, does that seem like it was like 4 years ago?
It definitely does. This 6 months has been quite the 6 months.
Every day does. Every day feels like 6 months, doesn't it? Yes. Do you ever get to the end of the day and you're like, oh yeah, this morning I did. That was just today.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It feels like every day is really, I don't know if it's a slog or it's just
jam-packed.
Jam-packed. Yeah, or both. It's a jam-packed slog. Yeah.
And there we have the name of this episode, Jam-Packed Slog. Well, okay, so some of the things we talked to a lot of people this season. What's great is, thank you, social media. People will come up, like Shaheen talking about sleuth and for like finding care for kids with chronic illness, or I don't know, Jennifer Sarah talking about being an anti-ableist for people with disabilities. Like those conversations, like, oh yeah, we had that conversation. That was great.
Yeah. Yep. No, we've had a lot. You've done a ton of interviews. It's great to talk to so many people who are setting an example, who have so much insight to share, who are exemplary breadwinners, as we all are. But it's fun. It's fun to hear from folks out there.
Yes. And then the topics. Here is one. This one was early on in January, the No Moocher Mondays.
Yeah.
Which my friend of the show, Liz Kressel, and I, that was something where it seemed like always on Mondays they would show up and they would say, hey, can I pick your brain?
Pick your brain. Yep.
I think we, A, need a better phrase. And B, I do think asks and offers. If you're going to ask someone, you should offer something too.
Yeah.
If you can. Jeez. Come on, people. And then, in these 6 months, the vaccine became a reality.
Yep. You were first. You were first with your vaccine. But I eventually got it. But what a strange... It feels like that came fast, right?
Yeah, like it was, like there was a lot of like, will it come? Will it come? How's it doing? What's the FDA saying? And then it was, we can get it. And then our daughter can get it. And now our son is fully vaccinated too. So we're a fully vaccinated house. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Because it went to 12 to 14.
Yeah.
So there's been this constant drumbeat behind you, like with all the stuff about, because we've both worked through the pandemic. We've both parented through the pandemic. Our kids did in and out of school, homeschool, in school. through the pandemic. But then the drumbeat behind was like, can we get vaccinated? Will a vaccine come?
Yep.
How do we do it? Who gets it? And all that. So my husband often says, Brett, friend of the pod, who is going to be on the Breadwinners next on Thursday, he constantly says, I just want to finish something, because everything was always open-ended.
Yeah.
Like, when will the whole family be vaccinated? We had lots of paperwork because we lost family members in the pandemic, for probate or for, we're trying to refinance our mortgage. It never ends. The paperwork never ends. Maybe that'll be an episode we could do, is paperwork. The Slog. We'll just rename this The Slog.
What if someone does paperwork? Because I'm still getting those flyers in the backpacks.
So my goodness. I would like to suggest to my daughter's high school, which she is, I think, actually officially done with. It's amazing. I don't know how your school district is, but the end of New York City high school is like they're not doing the Regents test, or maybe they are for some, I don't know, but it's like days are in, but they're out. And I literally said to my son this morning, did you click in for attendance? Yes, he's a freshman. And I said, does anybody need you for anything in class? And he's like, no. Okay. He held it together all year. Yeah. I'm going to let you, not sit there on this weird, wacky, it's a day, but it's not a day of school.
Yeah.
It's, I'm not even sure he would have been in the building, because my son went into his high school once this year.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
So there's that too. Talk about drum beats. The drumbeat of our kids, worrying about our kids' mental health.
Yeah.
In addition to, are they falling behind? What about the socialization? I mean, I'm pooped worrying about all this.
Yeah, it's been exhausting. It's been exhausting for so long.
So long.
And I feel like, for me, it was a lot of change, a lot of transition. Moved.
Yeah. When did you move? Was that during season 3, or you were settled in?
Settled in during season 3.
Yeah.
I had moved in August. That was a big change. Moved from one state to the other with my kids. So that was a big change. Became a single parent. That was a big change.
Moved in with your parents.
Moved in with my parents.
Just a small change.
Yeah, that was something that kind of made sense during the pandemic.
Yeah. And thank goodness, right? All the stress that comes with having basically extra parents in your life, pros and cons.
Yeah. Pros and cons. I'm definitely getting the experience of having the extra help and what that means. And
yeah.
It
just is. It's just like, and having, I started a new job in this season.
You did.
That's been going on, and getting to know a new team and building something new. And in fact, I think when this episode goes live, you'll be able to see it. It's called firstly.com.
Woo!
And it's a personal financial wellness site for people in the sandwich generation. So those of us dealing with parents and kids at the same time. So it's been great. If I just keep saying it's been great, right? No, it's startup life, which is every day is a scramble. Like, right. And then you have the, the stress of how you think your day is going to go, or the things you want to accomplish, because they're your tasks. And then, the whole day gets sucked up into necessary firefighting. And then you want to then, if you're managing a team, you want to make sure everyone has what they need,
right?
To make it all work. And so it's back to that kind of stuff. And it's exciting. The team is lovely, so talented and so experienced. And
so awesome.
I don't know that I forced them to listen to us on the Breadwinners. So I don't know if they'll hear me sing their praises, but Jessica Torres Cooper and Stacey Morrison, thank you.
Thanks.
And all the other people on the full team. But that's my sisterhood right now. But, we interviewed, we hired, we've onboarded, they've taken over and made life better. Like, that all has happened in the same 6 months of all the other things that are going on. So, what a transition time.
Yeah, really. And we've had the whole conversation about, not only the vaccine, but what does that mean for work? What does it mean I mean, it seems like such a recent conversation, but it's such a huge one and it's been going on for a while. But it feels so relevant, like going back to the office or hybrid work, and what does that mean?
And that it doesn't seem to mean anything different. Like it seems like there seems to be all the lip service to like, we're learning about hybrid work. And there's a fair number of employers that are like, everyone back in. Like,
yeah. I'm in the midst of, with my organization, actually collecting plans for hybrid work from across departments. And it's interesting. We'll see. There are folks, we have like different categories. There's completely fluid, so come in whenever you want. There's anchor flex, where you come in on certain days. There's periodic flex, where you come in not on specific days, but on just a couple days a week or however you want to structure it. It's interesting to see what people are planning, and it's an experiment, right? So it's going to be like basically 6 months of one, and then kind of an evaluation period, and we'll see whether or not it lasts.
And then there's a whole sense of how much we were getting done at home. Like I know there's a lot of talk with like, and very rightfully so, about women stepping out of the workplace because the labor force because of homeschooling demands and the like. But for those of us that are working all the time, every time, every day, I don't know that ability. We've talked a lot about the stress of going from one meeting, another meeting. You don't even get to get up and walk to another conference room.
No.
But we've now had like a year and a half of 1 o'clock Zoom, 2 o'clock Zoom, 3 o'clock Zoom, and then I have been in the office a couple times so far in person, and to a man, everyone on our team when we gather is like, this is so not productive, and it's like it's necessary, but I think our brains are moving so fast, that this kind of being together and chit chatting, and then I don't know, it just seems like we're running slow, So that'll change too, because don't we get used to everything, right? Like if we all end up going into the office all the time, we'll be like, this is the way life is.
I mean, we'll see. We will see. I definitely, Do you guys wear masks when you go into the office?
You can like chart the pandemic. When we're recording, New York City just hit 70%, at least one shot so far in the city.
Yeah.
And they just lowered all these restrictions like 2 days ago from us recording. So in the time, like when we first were going in the office a couple weeks ago, it was anytime you left your desk, you needed to wear a mask. And now then people got a little sloppy, like because it kind of wasn't necessary. You have to do contact tracing to get in. And now they just sent out a note saying, we don't need to do contact tracing. You need to wear a mask in the building as a whole, but in our office, you don't. And there's a transition of like, what's acceptable, what's not,
Yep.
And that's going to continue. And we were being we didn't move to the, like walking around the hood without a mask till kind of almost like yesterday for me. Because of our boy not being vaccinated, I just felt like we'll err on the side of super cautious until he's fully done up. And then we could be a little bit more like, look at me, free and easy, walking the sidewalk without a mask on.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's going on have you been following it? Because your kids are younger.
Yeah. Don't know yet. I'm at this point, I'm waiting for my daughter to turn 12. Which is in the fall. But I think it's going to be before that there's going to be some development around vaccinating kids. I just don't have any information about that right now.
Yeah, your drumbeat continues on that, right? Like it just always thinking about it and waiting for the news story on it. Yeah.
Yep. And my daughter got a cough the other day. And
fun.
I was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
She's fun. But I was like, oh, God, this is still very top of mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I really do feel that like mentally and probably physically, that we are coming to the close of a season? Like not just for the Breadwinners, but just like all over. I feel like it's with the restrictions lifting some, and hopefully the vaccination numbers keep going up. Please get vaccinated.
Yeah.
But that it's all, I just, and that I like almost made it through to the ribbon at the end of the marathon. And like, just let me stand and breathe, put one of those silver foil blankets on me, and just let me just stand here for a minute.
Silver foil blankets. For sure.
I might go in the corner and throw up a bit, because I don't run marathons, but then I could do more, but we can consider maybe a half marathon next time, and we don't have to be doing all of this.
Yep.
I just feel like I've kind of run to the end for a second. I'm not even quite sure what I'm thinking of, but or I'm just tired. Could be that.
I think that's okay to be tired. And I think that exhaustion more than, I just think, let's hope that whether organizations decide to bring folks back in or not, there's a real clear recognition that people are running on empty. And
you think? Oh, no. That's good to hear.
No. I hope.
Oh, dang it. Could you speak for all employers, please?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to need you to be clear and talk for everyone. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's a call out to leadership to think about that a lot, because there's a lot happening in that regard. There's, fears for your safety. There is the idea that you've been working one way, even it's been super successful, to then like, my Brett is going to go into the office soon. And one of his coworkers was saying that they spent the whole day with their computer updating because it's been sitting there for a year and a half.
Right.
My point being is that it's not just you physically showing up in the office. There's all kinds of things at play: emotional, social, tech, your way of working that's now whatever. Even as much as you might want to be in the office, we do need a bit of a soft landing.
Yeah.
Just the same thing we've been saying about maternity leave and paternity leave. I just, incorporating soft landings into the office, people will stay if you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
But they suck. It sucks to have to forward think all this stuff. Because part of you is just like, I just get the job done.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to spend 4 weeks soft landing you back in the office. Just do it.
Yeah.
So I get it. See, I see both sides.
Yes, you do.
Do you think you'll be back in the office? Are you back in the office?
Not yet. We will be in the fall. We will be back in the office. My team will be in 2 days a week. 1 day together and 1 day.
You float it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What do you think about that? That's an interesting way to do it.
I think it's good. I don't know. I mean, I think what I'm trying to think about is what the office space situation is going to be like. Are we going to be doing more hoteling, or are we just going to keep our offices as is? I don't know.
Yeah.
We're figuring that out. We're part of the team that's figuring that out. So we'll see.
And because then is your other day fixed? I'm fascinated by it. You could make it a Tuesday one day and a Thursday the other day, other week.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not sure. We're figuring that out on Monday.
Yeah. We're breaking news, people. With season 4, we'll find out, how does Raquel go into work? Dateline, Massachusetts. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Because right now, I'm pretty much, you pick it. You just go ahead. You tell us when. I think that will change eventually. I think we'll need to codify it a little bit more. Our team grows. There does come a need to once in a while put each other in each other's face. But because also for us, we're all brand new to this company, and we don't even. I found one conference room, so everything I do is in that one conference room because I see the name on outside the door. I see it in the system to book it. So that's basically the Jennifer Owens Memorial Conference Room now. That's all I know. So yeah, I'm going to name it after myself because no one else can have it because I don't know where the other ones are. So there you go.
Yep.
Well, what about the summer? What will the summer bring? What will you do with your fantabulous weeks of summer reruns?
Well, my family, my grandmother's coming in. My grandmother, who's 90, is coming in. My brother,
our biggest fan, is coming to town.
She is our biggest fan, and we're all going to Vermont together for like a week. And then what else? And then I think I'm going to come to NYC at some point, probably in the beginning of August. And then, yeah, just like maybe we'll see. There's a lot of open questions, but it's not too planned out. It's not planned out, but it's not like too many trips. I'm hoping that next summer it'll be a lot more trips, but
yeah.
What about you?
We're going to do a long weekend for, humble brag, going to Riverhead on Long Island. Woo-hoo.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. That's not a humble brag. That's a brag. I'm going to Riverhead. Thank you very much.
Nice.
We're doing that. And then we're doing the tour of Ohio that we do every year and seeing family and the like. So that will be nice to see people for reals. I had coffee with a friend this week and she actually hugged me. and it was like, wait, what? So I expect a lot of hugging of family this summer too.
Yes, that is going to happen. That's great. That's going to be great. Yeah, I got to hug a friend, our friend Katie Commodore, a couple weeks ago. So that was very exciting. Or last week. Yay!
Well, I guess, so shall we get to our summer then? Shall we say thank you for joining us on the Breadwinners? You will find links to our old episodes and the like in the episode description because it's at breadwinnerspodcast.com. You can always email us at thebreadwinnerspod@gmail.com, and we'll be doing great episodes posting in your feed all summer long.
Please remember to subscribe to our podcast, friends, and to rate and review it. It really helps us grow. And until next season, keep hustling.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.